Good morning. Welcome to Market Monday for May 6, 2024. Well, it's the time-honored annual tradition of exploring and debunking the old Wall Street adage, sell in May and go away. As we said last week, as long as the media is creating noise, we'll be providing context right here for you. What is sell in May and go away in the first place? Most often it refers to the 6-month period from May through October being the worst 6-month period of all. You can see here, going back to 1950, the best 6-month period was November through April, the period we just finished. And down here, May through October, which we're square in right now, is the worst, but not so fast. Even though it is the worst 6-month period, don't let the bright red color mislead you. It's still up on average, and look how often it's up, almost 2/3 of the time. So right off the bat, when you hear all the chatter around that you should sell in May, you can remind with a resounding heck no. That's since 1950. What does the past 10 years look like for May through October period? It gained 8 out of the 10 times. And what about just the month of May? Looking at the past 10 years, higher 9 out of the past 10. And oddly enough, the only time it was down big was 2019, when the market ended up over 30%. Let's take a quick step back and remind ourselves that we're in fact looking at history. The past 10 years have generally been great for the stock market. So let's not blindly extrapolate the past onto the future, but instead use it to bolster our confidence in our investing plans in the face of the media frenzy around sell in May. Another way to view the May through October period is through presidential cycles lens. We see the first year of the cycle tends to be the strongest, with the election year like we're in now, the second strongest. It appears the midterm election year, remember 2022, pulls down the averages. And as we've said before, potentially ad nauseum this year, summer rallies are common, followed by a late summer or early fall swoon as peak election noise begins to heat up. And so far, this year seems to be tracking the strong start to an election year composite fairly well, with the April sell-off happening right on cue. We'll see what May brings this year, but number one takeaway, we're calling it, sell in May is a myth. And number two, the stock market is a long-term asset, so we shouldn't really be focusing on what happens in any given month, or even 6-month period for that matter. Too much anyway. Have a great week.